Hey y'all, I apologize I haven't been vlogging or doing videos as much as I used to, but just know that I'm still reading your comments and I still kind of follow everybody in their journey, and that I'm still here, and I really appreciate the love and support you've all have shown us during this time. I wanted to do a four-year update for Nehemiah. Today is his birthday. Today is August the 28th, 2017, and we lost him August the 28th in 2013. Right around this time he was born. And so I just wanted to give an update on how I've been doing and how life has been going. And I'll do a separate video as far as life update, especially with Emmanuel. But I just wanted to kind of maybe take this time and kind of summarize, the last 4 years, up until from birth up until now. But basically, back in 2013, I was 31 weeks pregnant with Nehemiah. At 20-week mark, they discovered he had a cyst on his umbilical cord. And I mean, the doctors had never seen anything like it before. I never heard of it. But we were being checked multiple times by ultrasound, and to me, I thought the worst case scenario, he would be born with a disability or something like that. I didn't know he would die, And so around 31 weeks, that's when I noticed I wasn't feeling him as much. And I had a doctor's appointment scheduled that day anyway. That was the day before he passed. And so that's when they found out he didn't have a heartbeat. 31 weeks. And it just blew me away. I didn't know how life would be, how I would survive something like this. People don't talk about stillbirth and infant loss and stuff like that. I didn't know what to do, how I would live. I was just devastated. I was devastated. But I'll post links of the birth story, recovery after loss, after I had him, and how I recovered mentally and physically. But after I lost Nehemiah, I was extremely depressed, extremely sad. I thought a lot about death and how God would do something to this. I just blamed God for everything. It was really awful. And I really did pour my heart out in one of the videos after I lost him about how deep feelings and dark feelings that I had after I had him. I was just really, really depressed and just didn't know how I would go on with life, especially that those raw feelings. So, yeah, that was how I was feeling a good 9 months after I lost Nehemiah, just real dark feelings. As far as trying to conceive, TTCing, I mean, that really didn't cross my mind. A lot of people, after they have a loss, they feel like, okay, we need to try it again right away, But I didn't feel like that. I just wanted time to recover, to heal, and I just couldn't just imagine life without my baby, So we started TTC 9 months later, and that's how we have Emmanuel. And pregnant after loss is a whole nother story. And I put that in another video too. But it was really hard. Every day I lived in fear when I was pregnant with Emmanuel, wondering if he would make it, if he would be alive when he was born. It was just an emotional roller coaster, y'all. But I made it through. Emmanuel was born full term, about 39 weeks. And then parenting after loss, having a baby after loss was a whole nother story. Especially when Emmanuel was first born. Me and my husband, we would call him Nehemiah by mistake. And I'm like, no, Brandon, that's Emmanuel. And maybe subconsciously we wanted him to be Nehemiah. I don't know. I hope this all makes sense. But parenting after loss was difficult, adjusting to, gosh, this is my baby. He's real. We get to keep him. We get to bring him home, And so that was always difficult. But over time, you learn to manage the feelings. I always say that the hurt and pain is still there, and it doesn't go away. It may not be as intense, or it may be like a roller coaster. One day you're okay, the next day you're crying. And that's normal. It's completely normal. But we've been through it all, and I try to talk about my story as much as possible. I try to tell people about Nehemiah and what I've been through, because a lot of people don't talk about it. I don't know why, just maybe fear, shame, afraid. But I'm just grateful that I'm still here. And I tell Emmanuel about Nehemiah all the time, and we have a picture of the baby in his room. And it's weird, y'all. Recently, Emmanuel, he's always saying rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. And I'm like, what is he saying? And it's just so strange. Because I always wonder if he sees the baby sometimes, or does the baby come to him in spirit? Or maybe I'm just thinking crazy. But I believe it. I believe it that our loved ones are still connected to us in some kind of way. That they still know what's going on, and they still know that we're still okay. You know, I just believe it. But I think Nehemiah sees Emmanuel, and I think they connected in some kind of way, maybe that I don't see. And I'm grateful for that. But it's just been a roller coaster, y'all. So I guess fast forward to today. So it's his 4th birthday. Today I felt irritable. I noticed my mood, I would say about a week up until his birthday, my mood started changing. And I know that it's coming around. And again, every day I think about Nehemiah, but the feelings get more intense around his birthday. And today I was just kind of irritable, moody, maybe because I feel like it's not going my way, because there's certain things I want to do for his birthday. And today I feel irritable, honestly. I don't know why. And my heart still aches. But each year is different. Each year is different. But I think about him all the time. And so today I try to do something for his birthday every year. Today I'm going to plant some more flowers in his garden. I did that last year and I really liked it. And the flowers lasted a long time too. So I'm going to plant some more flowers in his garden out front. And then today we'll release a balloon at the beach with my family. Just one balloon. Last time we did a bunch of balloons, and I wish I had got some like environmental friendly balloons, but I didn't. I'll try to do that next year. So today I'm just going to plant a garden and do a balloon release with one balloon at the beach. But I really appreciate you guys following my journey. I just don't know what to say, because during this time it's just a lot of emotions come to you and you just don't know how to describe it. But I hope you look at my other videos, because they can really break down year by year exactly how I was feeling. But I still go through a wave of roller coasters of depression, happiness, irritability, just feeling down in the dumps. I still go through that roller coaster. I did wanted to show you some of the items for Nehemiah. For example, this is a Molly bear, and they still make these. If you go to their website or their Facebook page, they make bears in honor of your miscarriage, all the way up until infant loss. And what they do is, these are weighted bears. Nehemiah was 3 pounds 6 ounces, and so this bear is 3 pounds 6 ounces. It don't feel real, like it's so heavy compared to what I felt before. And so it just reminds you of that. And sometimes they put little labels or symbols. I think it's just randomly chosen, but these are called Molly bears, M-O-L-L-Y bears. And I think they only have a Facebook page. Check them out. If you want a bear, you can get one for your family. I will admit, it's a long waiting list usually. I think it's like $20. But this is a really good memory to have for somebody that's been through a loss. I also have a weighted pillow. I can't remember where I got this from. It was a website somebody told me about. But this is 3 pounds 6 ounces. It don't feel like it. I think it was Hearts to Hold or something like that. I can't remember. But there are nonprofit agencies out there that make items in honor of your loss. But definitely check out Molly Bears. They're a really good agency. And I believe it's like $20. I think last video I showed you guys my memory box when we were in the hospital with Nehemiah. They gave us little trinkets and things to hold in a memory box. One of them was this book. And inside the book, I probably showed this before, different pictures. And see, this one is like his hair. I don't know if you can see it. locks of his hair, his handprints. Isn't it amazing? Gosh, it just don't seem real, y'all. He had beautiful hair. He looked completely normal, completely normal. And I was able to write down my feelings each day, just how I went through the whole pregnancy and process and everything. But I don't know where they got this book, but I got this from the hospital. And again, it just let me write down the feelings I was feeling. And I just hope for a healthy baby boy. Gosh, that hurts, y'all. But this is a good book, Hearts to Hold. Also, I probably showed this before. This is a little memory blanket they made in the hospital for us too. And I have his little hat, and it just hurts, y'all. It really hurts. Just don't seem real. Like, sometimes I almost feel like it happened a long time ago and I was watching somebody else's story. Like, it don't seem like I went through something like that until you see the items, you know. And he wore this. I think this is like a little crochet gown somebody made. And again, y'all, there's a lot of organizations out there that are geared towards infant loss, miscarriage, pregnancy loss. It's amazing. But I would say my favorite item is this. He wore this when he was first born. And I think I do have a picture of him with this on. But it's just amazing. It make me shake. I'm shaking. It hurts, y'all. It don't go away. The hurt don't go away. But you just learn to just take it as it comes. But it helps to process it. Don't hold it in. Even if you don't want to talk to anybody, you can write it down in a journal. You can always reach out to me. I really enjoy talking to other people, you know. But if y'all have any questions, let me know. But try to light a candle tonight if you can at 7. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll link it below. But I just want to say I love y'all. I still follow everybody as much as I can. I still see the comments. I still try to respond back. But I just want to say happy birthday in heaven, Nehemiah. And he's always with me. He will always be with me, and I will never forget that. But I just thank you all again for following my journey. And again, I'll do a life update in my next video when Emmanuel comes back. And I can just talk about working with him and how that's been going too. Well, you all take care, and I'll see you again.